Leaving the drive-through, baby. Rolling around, baby. You letting me out? Okay, thank you very much, sir. Wipe me down. Police behind me for what? What y'all behind me for, Mr. Police, man? And they right in my butt. Am I getting pulled over? What? I know these little niggas ain't putting me over. Chevy, I don't think you want to ride with me. I'm getting pulled over right now. What am I being pulled over for?
Hello, sir.
What's going on?
You have your driver's license?
Yeah, I do. What am I being stopped for?
You ran the right back there at on 12th Street when you were coming.
It was yellow when I went through.
Yellow doesn't mean speed up and go through a red light.
I didn't speed up. Yellow means proceed with caution, right?
When you're through the intersection
and
it turns red. Okay.
Okay, it turned red at the tail end of my truck.
No.
I got it all on video, bro.
That's fine. I sat there at the intersection and watched you. You have your
Yes, I do have my insurance. CSE. What is this? Yep. There you go. I never took it out the thing.
Okay. Alright, sit tight for me.
Alright. So I just got pulled over coming out of the drive-thru. They said I ran a red light. Bruh. That is not even possible. I was coming out of a drive-thru, and the light that they trying to say I ran was yellow when I went through it. Yellow means proceed with caution. If I felt like it was safe enough for me to go through, and I made it through without causing personal injury to myself or anybody else, or even attempting to cause an accident, then it was cool. And I seen them driving up when I was going through it, so come on now. How stupid would I be to actually run a red light in front of the police? Now, they would have stopped me if I slammed on my brakes. Would have said I was driving too fast. No. I knew I could have made the light. I've been on 12th Street so many times, so it don't even matter. I knew I could make it through. And they got me sitting here wasting gas, man. Vape life. So crazy.
You want to hop out the vehicle, sir?
Hop out?
Yep.
For what?
You're suspended.
Suspended?
Yep.
How am I suspended?
You don't have a license.
I do have a license. I showed you my insurance, the stipulations of my I can show you right here the stipulations of my suspension states
Okay,
that
so you are suspended, right?
I'm actually valid. That's the last letter I got from the DMV.
Driving privileges.
Are valid.
What are your privileges?
Driving. And it says I must keep my insurance until 2020.
When was your last ticket?
My last ticket was before I got that back in February.
In February?
Mm-hmm.
Does the computer saying you have an FRA suspension
Until 2020.
in a non-compliance suspension?
That's impossible.
Tom?
I said that's impossible. That's the last thing I got from the BMV in the mail. And you can see I got my valid insurance and everything.
All right, hold on.
All right. This is crazy. This is ridiculous, man. I just showed that I got the proper papers from the BMV saying that I'm not suspended, man. Come on now. I'm not one of these jugglers out here, man. I'm a church boy. This is crazy, man. This is absolutely crazy. And I don't understand how the computer system is saying I'm suspended when I just in February paid my little fine off for the little accident that I was in. You don't get a letter from the BMV until you satisfy all qualifications for your suspension. Obviously, they're all satisfied. They sent me a letter saying my privileges are valid. Even though driving is not a privilege, it's a basic human right. Supreme Court ruled on it. It's over 1,000 cases where they ruled in the favor of the citizens, saying that driving is not a privilege, it's a right. The right to travel. I'm a traveler, I'm not a driver. So this is all unnecessary, man. I'm a law student getting pulled over, quote unquote, running a red light. Okay, I'll take a ticket on that. I'll take it. I'll pay the ticket. But as far as being suspended, oh, yeah, right. As many highway patrols and checkpoints I went through in the past 2 weeks. Come on now, I cannot be suspended. Saying a non-compliance suspension. I have insurance. I showed you my insurance. If I didn't have insurance, then I would be non-compliant. But since I have full coverage insurance on my car, my vehicle, that I'm loaning on through a bank, you have to have full coverage insurance and you have to keep it valid in order to keep your vehicle. So, come on, man. I got too much on my side right now. I got work in the morning. Come on. is crazy. Just left the drive-thru though. Just pulled out the drive-thru and got pulled over. I was in the drive-thru like 3 or 4 minutes, and I got pulled over for running a red light. That's neither here nor there. Then they tried to say I sped. Now y'all know how close the drive-thru is to that light right there at 12th by Walgreens. There's no speeding. If you speed, you're gonna miss your turn. They're just trying to make their quota, man. They're not finna make it with me at all. I'm a law-abiding citizen. I'm a constitutionalist, so I know the Constitution. I know the oath that they take to uphold the Constitution. So if they infringe on my 14th Amendment right as the right to travel unmolested, then we're gonna have a problem. We'll have a major problem. They ticket me for the red light. I'm not even gonna fight it in court. I'm just gonna pay the ticket. I'm tired of being harassed by police, man. And I am wasting valuable petrol, man. This don't make no sense. People messaging me. I can't see the message right now because I don't think live allows you to see a message while you're going live. I don't know, but it didn't load up. It's coming back, so I don't know what's going on.
Our computer's still saying you're suspended from that non-compliance back in February. Okay.
Yeah, but you see the date on that, right?
You're gonna have to call the B&B and see what's going on with that.
Right.
Okay. Because it's still showing that you're suspended for that.
Right.
Okay.
But you said the date says
March. I see the date, but March, this doesn't have a case number on it or anything either, okay?
Right. But I was suspended. What this was right here was for period. Like anything, period. I'm valid on everything as of 4/23, meaning that I met all the requirements for my suspension to be lifted.
Mm-hmm. But like I'm saying, it's still showing that you're suspended in the computer. Okay, so you need to call the B&B.
Okay. And
talk to them and tell them what's going on. That's still showing that you have an active suspension for the non-compliance.
Right.
Okay.
Because this is the first time it popped up. Because I just went down in where's I coming from? I think I was coming from Columbus like a couple weeks ago. It was a checkpoint. I went through it. It was a DUI checkpoint. Gave him my license. No problem. That was just last week.
Okay. Well, contact the B&B and tell them that it's showing up that you're suspended for the non-compliance.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
All right. Drive safe.
I appreciate it, sir.
Yep.
Thank you. Thank you for doing a good job. Yep. Thank you to what's it? Grisic? Visick. You're doing a good job. All right. I got out of there. Can you say favor? Thank God that I kept all my BMV stuff in this vehicle when I went to put stuff in it. Now I'm getting a phone call. Hello? Yo, I just got pulled over, man. They tried to say I ran a red light. I didn't run no red light, dude. Like, and then on top of that, they tried to say I was suspended. They was about to they was about to take the truck, yo. Like, that's man, I'm like,
I'm frustrated right now, man. And our computer system still says you're suspended. After I just showed them the letter I just got from the BMV saying that I'm valid, man. And I'm sitting here. Right, and this is like the 4th time this has happened, though. Remember? Exactly, and I told him, I said, man, I just went through a checkpoint down in Columbus and I ain't have nothing. Like, they ran my license and everything, dude. Like, come on now. I'm valid, man. Don't try to put stuff on me, dude. Yeah, show them the insurance. They talking about, it's a non-compliance